1972 gave us some unforgettable music, but it also gave us a strange collection of songs that burned bright, shot up the charts, and then disappeared.
She started to crush him, but she began to like him, and she said...
These were tracks catchy enough to become massive hits, yet so unusual that the artists behind them never captured lightning in a bottle again. Today, we're diving into the bizarre, fascinating world of one-hit wonders from 1972. Let's begin. Number 10. Popcorn, Hot Butter. Let's kick things off with a hit that doesn't even have lyrics and somehow still define the quirky side of 1972. Popcorn by Hot Butter was one of the earliest electronic songs to break into the mainstream. Instead of guitars and drums, it relied almost entirely on synthesizers, making it sound like it came straight out of a sci-fi arcade. It was playful, futuristic, and oddly addictive. People loved it. But after this novelty smash, Hot Butter had nowhere else to go. They became the textbook definition of a one-hit wonder. Number 9. I Can See Clearly Now, Johnny Nash.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
Technically, Johnny Nash released other songs, but this is the one everyone remembers. On the surface, the lyrics are simple. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
But in 1972, that reggae-influenced rhythm paired with pure optimism struck a nerve. Some critics dismissed it as overly simplistic, even calling it greeting card music. But simplicity worked. It hit number 1, became a cultural anthem, and still shows up in movies and commercials decades later. Number 8, How Do You Do? Mouth and MacNeal.
All we know is long ago you said I love you too.
Now here's a truly odd one, a Dutch duo with a goofy name, singing a chorus that's basically nonsense. How do you do, I thought, why not? Nah, 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 nah.
How do you do? I thought, why not? Na, 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 na.
It's repetitive, it's silly, and yet it was irresistible. In 1972, this track cracked the U.S. top 10. Why? Because sometimes people just want something fun and mindless. Mouth and MacNeal had more success in Europe, but in America, this was their one and only big splash. You either love it instantly or roll your eyes the second it starts. Number 7, Me and Mrs. Jones, Billy Paul.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Now let's slow things down and get dramatic. Billy Paul's Me and Mrs. Jones is smooth, soulful, and quietly scandalous.
Holding hands, making all kinds of plans.
It tells the story of an extramarital affair, and in 1972, listeners couldn't get enough. The song hit number 1 and became an anthem of forbidden love.
But it's much too strong to let it go now.
Strangely enough, Billy Paul never came close to matching that success again. Maybe America only had room for one major affair ballad at the time. Number 6, I Gotcha, Joe Tex. Here's where things get funky. Joe Tex had been grinding in the industry for years, but I Gotcha was his breakthrough, and ironically, his only massive hit. The vocals are half sung, half shouted, almost confrontational. I gotcha, It was raw.
You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you?
It was raw, aggressive, and totally different from the smooth soul-dominating radio. People either loved the energy or found it annoying. Either way, it went platinum.
You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you?
It's like James Brown collided with a comedy sketch and turned it into a record. Number 5, The City of New Orleans, Arlo Guthrie.
Riding on the city of New Orleans.
Arlo Guthrie, son of a folk legend Woody Guthrie, delivered one haunting folk country classic in 1972, The City of New Orleans. It's a nostalgic love letter to train travel, opening with the unforgettable line,
Passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men.
"Good morning, America. How are you?" At first, radio stations weren't sure what to do with it. Folk was fading, rock was rising.
Illinois Central, Monday morning rail.
But somehow, this gentle, reflective song broke through. It became Guthrie's only major chart hit, even though he remained a respected figure in folk music for decades. Number 4, Garden Party, Rick Nelson.
When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name.
This one comes with a great backstory. Rick Nelson, the former teen idol of the 1950s, played a concert where fans booed him for not performing his old hits. Instead of getting bitter, he wrote a song about it.
All I say, I'd rather drive a truck. Yeah.
Garden Party became his response, featuring the famous line, "You can't please everyone, so you've got to please yourself." Disillusioned listeners connected with it, and it became a top 10 hit in 1972.
All right now, yeah, I learned my lesson well.
After that, Rick Nelson never had another major chart success, but he made his point loud and clear. Number 3, Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress, The Hollies. The Hollies were huge in the UK, but in the US, this was their one truly massive hit of the era. What's strange is how different it sounds from their usual style. The song leans heavily into swamp rock and sounds eerily similar to Creedence Clearwater Revival. The lyrics are chaotic, something about an FBI raid, a mysterious woman, and not much else. But none of that mattered. The groove was undeniable. Sometimes sounding cool is enough. Number 2, Troglodyte, Caveman.
When the only people that existed were troglodytes.
The Jimmy Castor Bunch. This might be the strangest hit of them all. A funky spoken word track about cavemen, clubs, and discovering funk somehow became a top 10 hit in 1972.
When he got tired of dancing alone, he'd check out his mug, look in the mirror, you know.
Half novelty, half dance record, and completely ridiculous. Troglodyte worked because it committed fully to the joke. Jimmy Castor never reached those heights again.
She started to crush him, but she began to like him, and she said,
But the song lives on as one of the weirdest one-hit wonders of the decade. If this dropped today, you have to wonder, would TikTok make it go viral all over again? Number 1, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl, Looking Glass.
And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works.
And finally, we end with one of the most unforgettable one-hit wonders of all time. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Sounds cheerful, but it's actually a tragic story.
Out of Western Bay, and it serves.
Brandy is a barmaid in love with a sailor who will never give up the sea. It's basically a heartbreak ballad disguised as a sing-along pop hit, almost a sea shanty for the radio era.
The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine.
America fell in love with it. It hit number 1, and Looking Glass never came close to repeating that success. But when your one hit is this iconic, do you really need another? So there you have it, 10 of the strangest, catchiest, and most lyrically odd one-hit wonders of 1972. Some made us laugh, some broke our hearts, and some just left us scratching our heads. Which one do you remember the most, and which one do you never want to hear again? Let me know down in the comments. And if you love taking these musical trips back in time, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more forgotten gems and strange hits coming your way. Until next time, keep the record spinning.